Bounty hunting is one of the best features of Star Citizen, and can also be one of the most profitable. Flying spaceships and getting in dogfights, watching your lasers fly out your ship and make big explosions in space as a solo pilot or with friends is after all what it's all about, right? Here I'm just going to outline some of the basics for the new pilot wanting to get into bounty hunting, both hunting for other players and NPCs, how you can take it to the next level, and also how you can reap huge profits doing so. Firstly, getting used to the flight mechanics and learning how to manage your ship systems is very important. If you're new to the game, I would highly recommend spending some time in Arena Commander. Get your controls down in free flight mode, then, when you feel a bit more comfortable with that, try a PvE mode like Vandal Swarm or Pirate Swarm. You can jump quickly in, hone your skills, and it's completely risk-free. So, with that, let's look at how we can go about accessing NPC bounty hunting. Open your Mobiglass to the Contract Manager and go to the Bounty Hunting section and accept the Tracker Training Permit certification from the Bounty Hunters Guild. This is accessible anywhere in the verse and will direct you to your first target. Simply quantum travel to the marker in space, then fly towards it until a ship comes on to scan. This will be shown by a red marker. Lock your target and blow him out the sky. This should be an easy kill, especially if you've had a practice in Arena Commander. Once complete, this will open up bounty targets for the first level for you to hunt. This will start at very low risk targets or VLRTs, and as you do more bounties you gain more rep with the Bounty Hunters Guild. To see your progress, simply open the Delphi tab on your Mobiglass. There are 6 levels and each one opens up a new difficulty. On reaching a new tier, a new certificate mission becomes available and on completion opens up that level of target. It starts at the very low risk target, to low risk target, to moderate risk target, to high risk target, to very high risk target, and ending at extreme risk target. As you progress through these tiers, you may find your ship needs refitting with better weapons and systems as needed, or you may have to pick up a new ship from New Deal that's meaty enough to deal with the higher risk. Or, of course, you can always bring some wingmen along to help destroy the target. You will also find that the bounty target has wingmen assisting him. It can be noted, however, that only the main target needs destroying to complete the mission. Profit can be made easily by ripping through these missions and working your way through the tiers. But if it is cold hard cash that you're after, you will want to be looking out for loot. As you work your way up the rankings, you start coming across larger ships, and they have the potential for dropping their ill-gotten gains. Everything your target leaves after blowing up is yours for the picking. So, it's best to take a ship that has some cargo, like the Constellation Taurus or Corsair. Or, if playing with a friend, a dedicated cargo ship can be a good option to come in after the battle and help reap the spoils of war. But be aware, most of this might be illicit cargo, so you're going to have to track down some places to sell this where security forces might turn a blind eye. For a quick example, there's a cheeky sell terminal in the locker room at Crew L4 station. The rest are at some other space stations and locations on the planet's surface. But be careful on the planet's surface, as these locations don't have any security and are open to PvP. Higher risk, but higher reward. With this, you should also start thinking about how you're going to tackle these missions. What weapons you fit can actually be quite important. Are you going to take ballistics or use missiles more than anything else? And if so, you're going to be able to destroy the target quicker, but you're going to have to return to a space station every now and again to refill on that ammo. Or take some lasers, which might take you a little longer to kill the target, but you're not going to have to dock back up at a station so often and can go from mission to mission much more easily. Personally, I've been using a Constellation Taurus with light strikes. I usually go with a friend and do VHRTs, as we find that sort of makes us the most money, and also the most enjoyment. But it's entirely up to you. You work out your own system and see what works. So you've had some fun hunting NPCs and made some bank. Why not have a go at hunting a real player? Any player that's in your server with a crime stat of 3 or higher is eligible to appear on the player bounty target contracts. Nowhere near as profitable, but can be more fun, unless a player is hiding in a station, or can at the moment easily combat log as soon as you reach them. Hopefully in the future these functions and the way player bounties work will change, as most of the time it's a pretty frustrating endeavour. But when you do get that moment where you hunt down a criminal and you shoot them out the sky, it is pretty satisfying. Well, I hope you found this video useful and at the very least entertaining. If you've come this far in it, I hope that you have. Please smack down a comment and let us know what you thought, and maybe if you would like to see perhaps more of a detailed look at bounty hunting, let us know. Why not check out one of our other beginner guides videos, or hit the subscribe and like button, and I will catch you in the next one.